watch it. Me and my mom watched this since I was a little kid. Never in a million years I think I'd be sitting next to you here, but I'm very glad that I am. But, it's for me, I know that my first impression is going to be that he's a physical threat. And in that sense, you've got to kind of work your social game stronger to sort of lessen that red flag that people are going to get right off the bat.
That's going to be your strategy because these people out here are viewing you for the very first time.
Yeah.
So they're making their first impression right
first
now
impression
as well.
off me, and my thing is I am going to try and win that first HOH.
You're going to go for it.
I am going to go for it because I like to gamble, and for me, 1 in 15 or 1 in 16 odds, that's too high. I'm staying. I got to guarantee my safety for at least a week. Best way to do that is to get that HOH. And you might have to get a little blood on your hands, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do, and I will refuse to be, knock on wood, the first one to go home. So
I hear you, and you know what? That strategy's worked for people in the past, so it's not a bad strategy.
Right.
What do you think could be a downfall from looking like this, being aggressive? What do you think?
Well, obviously there's 3 aspects of Big Brother. You've got your physical game, you've got your social game, and then you've got your mental, emotional game within yourself.
It's a long
and you've got to keep everything in check. And you've got to know when to push forward and when to dial it back. Guys like Swaggy C, he came in too hot, you know what I mean? And it ended up kind of burning him. So you've got to be able to assert yourself in times that you need to, and then also pull back when you need to, and know your lane and stay in it because you want to be in control of your own game, but at the same time, you really have no control over your own game.
That's true, because the theme of Big Brother's expect the unexpected. You always go in with a strategy, but it seems to crumble pretty quickly.
Right. Everything goes on a whim.
How are you going to be if it crumbles? How are you at dealing with adversity?
Well, it's just like life. You got to adapt. It gives you lemons, you make some lemonade. So, and if I gotta, be a little more straightforward and a little strict to somebody, then I'll do that. If I need to be a little more laid back and a little more easygoing, if I got to smile a little more, be a little more emotionally sensitive and not so aggressive, I'll do that too. Essentially, it's sales.
I hear you, man.
It's sales. You're selling yourself to 15 other people.
You got the social game down. Let's talk a little about
people.
The emotional part. What are you going to miss most that's on the outside when you're in here all summer?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to getting away from social media. I really am, because I feel like it has ruined this generation. So that'll be a nice little break, but I'm gonna miss watching sports.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss my family, my mom, my dog, Maggie. I'm gonna miss my friends, my buddies back home. I'm gonna miss Broadway, Nashville, Tennessee. I live in Los Angeles now. I've lived there for 4 months.
Okay.
But I'm gonna miss the real world. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that wish they were being sequestered in a house for a summer.
Yeah,
and
man.
There's a lot of people that apply.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime, and I'm one of, I'm assuming there's 16 people. Who knows? Expect the unexpected. There might not be 16 people, but I'm one of them, and I'm very lucky. So, I'm going to go into it with the best mentality I can, give it my best shot, and, hope for the best, and try and stay true to myself, stay true to God, stay true to my family, make some folks proud, and do what I got to do to win, not without morals. They have their place in the real world, and I'm going to bring some of those in. But you've got to remind yourself, this is a game.
How do you feel about lying to people? Your word might not mean something in here.
Your word is your bond. Your word is your bond. But, as a man, when in the real world, there's no break in that. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. If I tell you I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. But in Big Brother, at the end of the day, you might be my best friend, but I'm not there for friends. I'm not there for a showmance. I'm not there for best friends. I'm there for one reason, and that is to come out with confetti flying. I do not want to walk out with anything less.
Man, you like painting pictures for the audience out here.
I am. I mean, I've thought about it. I've been wanting to do this since I was a little kid, and me and my mom have always talked about how she could do it. Me and her are the same person, dead on. We say the same things. We think the same way, good and bad. We're both stubborn as a mule. But, at the same time, it's like we've always wanted to do this since we were a little kid. Since I was a little kid, we've watched the show. I think my first season I watched was with Jesse Goddard.
Oh yeah.
So back in the day, but you know,
Listen,
season 10.
I don't
think.
know what's happening, but there's a good chance you might see Jesse at some point.
You know what? I wouldn't be upset about that. If I could get a workout with Jesse Goddard's in, I would take it.
He's a good dude.
And
You
he
guys
is,
would
he
get
is.
along.
He's a
You guys
big
would get
dude.
along.
He's
Yeah, he's a
good-
big dude. He's a big dude.
I mean, I don't know if I could spot him, but he could definitely spot me. That's for sure.
All right, man. You seem like a good guy. I do have to ask you, are you single? Are you going in this single?
Yes. I am single. I am single, but however, if I wanted fame or if I wanted a relationship, there's a different show and a different network for that. I'm here for a game. I'm here for $500,000, and that's what I'm ultimately.
You got
coming
the
after.
answers down.
No, I know what to do when to do it.
All right,
and
we'll
I'm gonna do
see.
that. We'll see.
So are you saying
Don't
you're not
jinx
going to
me.
be in a showmance? Is that what you're saying?
Don't you put that evil on me, and don't jinx me because I get distracted. I'm a guy. Don't plant
I
seeds.
won't. Listen.
Because I can hear my mom at home.
Did you guys hear that? No showmance for Jackson.
No.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm here. I'm here for $500,000.
I like it, man. I
Not
like
a
it.
relationship. Whatever comes from it, you know, friendships, anything else, etc. That's great. But at the end of the day, I'm here to win. And I've said it before. You know, regardless of whether it was on TV or not, even if there was an untelevised Big Brother, the only people that knew about it were the people in the house and the people controlling it. I would still want to play because I'm a very competitive person. I'm very aggressive, and I like to win. I do not handle failure well. I don't not handle failure well. I just don't accept it. I'm not accepting a failure.
Let me ask you just one last question. I think I already know the answer. I think everyone knows the answer. Would you rather win and be hated or lose and be loved?
Loved in what way? Loved by
America.
America?
Yes.
When you say loved, you mean like looked at as, oh, that guy was a scumbag, he was a snake, he was this and that, I have no respect for him kind of hate?
I don't know. There's different
You know
levels
what?
of hate.
There's life after Big Brother. There's life after Big Brother.
All right,
and I'm
buddy.
willing to do what I need to do to an extent, but at the same time, I'm not going to disrespect my name. I'm an only child. I'm the only one carrying my last name. And I'm not going to do something that will jeopardize my family, my parents who have worked hard to raise the man that I am today, my friends, my coworkers, my colleagues, everyone that's in my life. There's an extent that I'll do whatever I need to.
I hear you.
But I only have one life, and there's a life after Big Brother, and I need to remind myself of that. I'm 24. There's a lot more time in front of me.
You.
And I just turned 24 on the 13th.
Oh, that makes me feel even worse.
So this is a good birthday present, but you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do to an extent. But at the end of the day, you know, again, there's life after this, so I'm not gonna burn bridges.
I hear you, man. We'll keep that head on like you have it. I don't need to give you any
I'm gonna
advice.
try.
It's going to be exciting to watch you
Give
all
me some
summer.
advice. Give me some advice. Give me some. What?
You don't want advice from me, man. Just
I
do the
do.
opposite.
I like it. I like it.
Great
Jeff,
talking to you,
pleasure.
Jackson. We're going to be talking to you all summer long. Well, I won't be.
I hope
but
so.
We'll be watching you all
I hope
summer
so.
long.
Knock on wood.
Jackson, everybody.
Thank you.
Get his action figure in stores now.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.